Hello again, it's Ashley. Thank you for coming to my channel. Today I'm going to discuss where I've been, why I haven't posted in so long, and what the next steps are for posting videos. So, if that's of interest to you, stick around. I am going to put on my eyeshadow while I do this. I just felt like putting on some makeup today, so I'm going to try to put on eyeshadow while I do this. I don't think I've filmed doing something like this ever before, so I'm going to try really hard to make it work. So anyway, the past year and a half has been a really crazy time. We had 2 deaths in the family. My husband got COVID. He got a little bit better. Then he found out he had long COVID. Then in April of 2022, um, in March of 2022, we had to put our dog Copper down. In April of 2022, my husband fell and ruptured his Achilles tendon. And then he later fell again, about 2 or 3 weeks later, and he ruptured the other Achilles tendon. So the past year has really been a lot of um, me manning the house, taking care of things, while my husband was working on getting better, getting healthy. And then, so it was, he didn't have a lot of, movement abilities until he could have surgery. And they wanted to wait to have surgery to see they could, if it could heal a little bit more to make it where the surgery would be easier. So in August, he had surgery, and the surgery went fine. They did everything they needed to do. They were able to, for his right leg, they were able to reestablish a new connection using a new tendon. There's a standard procedure for ruptured Achilles. So that went well. Recovery was rough. I mean, it took weeks. I think it was 6 weeks. He couldn't put any weight on it, except, minor movements to and from the restroom, things like that. And then he had started physical therapy for everything. Looked like things were looking up. And then back in October, early November, somewhere in that time frame, it started swelling really badly and very painful and very hot to the touch. So he ended up in the hospital with a severe infection, had to have another surgery to clean out the infection, and was in the hospital for 5 days. And finally, he got back home, and things have been a lot better since then. Since the infection's cleared up, he's on a much, much better path to recovery. He's back in physical therapy and doing pretty well with that. So I really think at this point we're on the upswing of what we've been going through for the past year and a half. We also, back in November, on Black Friday, actually, we got a new puppy. He is a treeing Walker Coonhound, and he weighs about 60 pounds now. And he is all puppy, and he's big. We're used to beagles. My 2 little old lady beagles are getting used to him. One of them likes him better than the other one. But so we're settling back into a life with 3 dogs, learning how to deal with a puppy, going about our daily lives. And with work having calmed down a bit and our lives are starting to calm down a bit, I really wanted to come back and start filming for my channel again. So, in thinking about what I wanted to do, my content before was pretty hodgepodge, kind of all over the place. And I really put a lot of thought into what I wanted to do because I enjoy doing this. It's like a fun hobby for me. But I want to have fun doing it. I don't want to put so much work into it where I'm like stressing out about what I'm going to film, because it's meant to be fun. That's what I want from it. is for it to be fun. I'm looking down because I'm trying to decide what eyeshadows to pick. But I want it to be something that I'm having fun doing. So, one of my favorite things to do is talk. And my favorite videos to watch are like chatty videos where people just sit and either talk while they're doing something or just talk about things that they're interested in. So that's the direction I want to go. I like watching those videos and I like talking. So I want to do that kind of video. So every time I post, I'm going to pick an activity that I really enjoy doing. So it could be doing my makeup. It could be, I've gotten into junk journaling. If you don't know what that is, it's where you take different types of like papers and stickers and all kinds of things. You can pull stuff from magazines if you want. You can buy them, whatever. And for me, I just sit down with my journal and I do whatever I feel like doing. So sometimes I do a forest. It makes it look like a forest, or sometimes with fairies. Sometimes it's all black and white. It's just whatever my mood is that day. That's what I'm going to put into my art, so to speak. So that's one thing I can journal and talk about topics. I actually made a list of items. So I might be putting on makeup, fixing my hair, doing a clothing purge, cooking, organizing, whatever I feel like doing. Now, there's a dual purpose here. I'm talking about something fun, I'm doing something that I enjoy doing, but I also want to get some things done. So I may do this while I'm doing my like purging my clothes. Well, that had some fallout, guys. If I'm cleaning out my closet, I can film and I can get my closet cleaned out, which really needs to be done. The other reason that I'm doing this is because lately I've been really, really feeling like overwhelmed by the consumerism and things that we see on the internet. And what I mean by that is everywhere there's ads, whether it be while you're watching YouTube videos, whether it be while you're watching television, whether it be while you're playing games. You scroll Facebook, and because it gets used to what you want, it shows you the ads of things they think you want to buy. And I feel like I have so much stuff and I don't need any more stuff. So I want to focus on using what I have. I want to focus on using the makeup I have, using the journaling stuff I have, using my clothes that I have, so that I don't just keep spending money on things that I do not need. And I know I do not need them. So a big part of why I'm doing this is so that it forces me to use the things I have, because to do the video, I'm going to be doing something, physically doing something. So that's the other thing I'm really going to be focusing on this year as well, is just using things that I have and not being so always wanting the new shiny thing. So that's the other purpose personally that doing the videos have for me. My topics are all over the place. I've written down some topics. It might be about television shows I like. It might be about how easy online shopping is. It might be the top 5 episodes of some of my favorite shows. It might be my 5 favorite recipes of all time. Things like that. I'm just going to talk about what I feel like talking about and things that I find interesting. So it's just an outlet for me to have fun. And that's really the whole plan for this channel, is How can I have fun with my everyday life and my everyday stuff? Wow, this is super sparkly. Um, so yeah, I hope that you guys will stay around for it and give it a chance. My goal is for it to be fun for me and for anybody watching. I'm not always going to be wearing makeup. I'm not always going to be, hair fixed and ready to go. I'm going to be as real as I possibly can and just be me and try to be authentic. So that's really where I want to take the channel, where I want to take my content is in a direction of less consumerism, more utilizing what you have, more being grateful for what you have, more just enjoying my life that I've created for myself and sharing with you what things I enjoy, what things I want to talk about, and just whatever is in my head when I'm ready to film. My plan at this point is to try and upload one video per week. I'm thinking that my upload day is going to be Wednesday, but I'm not 100% sure. But I want to try to do one video per week. And it'll be, like I said, either I'm just chatting and talking about something or I'm talking about something while I do something. I was trying to think if there was anything else that I had that I wanted to talk about as I roll this back out. I don't think there's anything else right now. But I do also want to talk to you, or I do also want to encourage everybody to be grateful for what you have in your life. Every day for the past 3 years, I have posted a one daily gratitude on social media. So it could be something as simple as having a warm house when it's really cold, or it could be something a lot bigger like getting to go see my family or something like that. So I encourage you to look for the things that you're grateful for in your day-to-day life. That's what I'm hoping to achieve and continue to achieve with this channel. So again, thank you for stopping by. And it doesn't cost anything to be kind. See you next time.